Welcome back to another episode of EPL Insight. What a wonderful match between Brentford versus Liverpool. I hope you have enjoyed the match as well, like I had. It was a wonderful match. What a great performance from Brentford. Brentford hasn't beaten Liverpool since 2020-23 on their home ground, and this time around, not only they have beaten Liverpool, but beaten them convincingly. What a great game! And surprisingly, again, the long balls and the set pieces were the main reason Liverpool were not able to play their game. They were not able to press. They were not able to do the usual stuff they like to do, like they did it with Frankfurt. And a question which I wanted to ask: has Arne Slot given the blueprint to beat Liverpool? Himself said in the press conference after Frankfurt game in the Champions League that they were not able to press United because they were playing long balls and did had any plan or they were not prepared for that kind of game plan. And again, today we have seen the similar stuff that they were not prepared to how to defend long balls, corners, and what a great game Brentford had. Like the Brentford players were doing great things, and Salah, Wirtz, Ekitike, Van Dijk, Konate, Kirkus, although he scored the goal, but they all had a very, very average game from their levels or for the kind of quality they have. And the kind of game plan Henderson, Kelleher, Damsgaard, Thiago, Utara, like they were brilliant in terms of going forward, defending. And if you look at the stats, like you would be shocked to see that with 34% of possession, Brentford were able to have 17 shots. And these were not only like ordinary shots, if you have watched the game, like they had so many clear cut chances in the first half, in the second half, and Liverpool had no answer to their game plan and how to defend or how to stop them in terms of counter attacking. The kind of game plan they had no answers to Brentford game plan. And I'm so happy to see that set pieces again were the main reason that Liverpool lost the game. I enjoyed a lot. And let's see what Arne Slot has to say this time around, why they lost. And this time around, I believe he would say that please ban the towels, please ban the long throws and the corners. Let's see what kind of response or what kind of justification this time around he gave. Salah again had a very quiet game, although he was able to score at the end, and that again was from somewhere, like from nowhere. Brentford player were like little bit lazy. It was looking likely that it will be going to be a score line of 3-1, but they made it hard for themselves by making a mistake and giving so much space and open chance to Salah, and he was able to score from the open play, and he scored a good goal from. If we talk about only that moment, but apart from that, he had a very quiet game. He was not doing anything. He was not able to dribble past his opponent or the person who was marking him. I believe it was Kyoto, and he had a very good game against Salah, and he was looking seriously threatening going forward, and he was looking really good when he was defending as well. But Liverpool, I'm not just saying that Liverpool were bad. Brentford had a very good game plan, and they stick to their plan. They didn't look like in any way or shape they were losing concentration or composure apart from that one mistake which they made at the end of the game from which Salah scored. But apart from that, if you look at the stats as well, uh, Liverpool had 15 shots, but only five on target. And trust me, those 15 shots were not at all dangerous. They were either from outside the box or they were flying high over the goalkeeper and the post. They were nowhere near threatening as the Brentford shots were. Like they had eight shots on target, and they again, as I said, they could have scored so many goals from the set pieces, from the long throws, from the corner. Even there was one occasion where they had a similar kind of opportunity from which they scored the first goal, but somehow there was no one from Brentford at the end of that ball, and at that went outside the play. But apart from that, I believe they had. some other chances elsewhere, but Liverpool were very, very poor. I'm not sure what will Liverpool do now. Now Arsenal had a very good chance to go ahead and create a gap between them and Liverpool, and if they win against Palace, that lead will go to 7 points, and it will give them a very good cushion and an added advantage. I know we should not be forgetting City, but talking about particularly Liverpool, they have themselves a very sort of a they have put themselves in a very disadvantaged situation, and they will be hoping and praying that Crystal Palace can do something about their game against Arsenal. But let's see. I hope Arsenal win that game and they continue increasing their lead at the top. And tomorrow City will also be playing. That would be an interesting match to watch. But because if I believe uh, if City wins, I believe they will go above Liverpool. Yes, if City wins, then they will have 19 points, and oh my God, Liverpool is currently at sixth position now, and Sutherland is on the second position. That's very, very interesting. What a great match that was also. Sutherland versus Chelsea, and they make another shocking or an upset result that Chelsea lost that match. But let's talk about and focus on the Liverpool one. What do you think? What is the main problem? Again, Wirtz is not able to provide any assist or goal. I know he had some good moments in the game, but overall, I thought he had a very poor game and he wasn't doing much at all in terms of creating chances or doing something in order to create a difference in terms of the game. And he had a very uh, average game again, as I mentioned in the start as well. Apart from him, again, the substitution, I'm not sure, it doesn't make sense why Arne Slot was making all those substitution. Again, he had only one solution, that whenever they are losing, put all the attacking players on the pitch and hope for the best. Let's see what can happen. Maybe someone, either Keza did something like that in the month of September, but this time around it's not happening. Then putting the 17-year-old young kid who scored the goal against Newcastle at the in the last minute, putting him on the pitch. He didn't give him any chance or minutes to play before that in the Premier League. But again, throwing him in this game, throwing Robertson, then surprising to see removing Words and putting Gomez in the game. Again, his substitutions are not making sense to me, at least. If they are making sense to you, please do let me know that what you think of his substitutions and the kind of game plan, the action plan he had. This time around, I believe the Isaac wasn't playing and only Ekitike was playing. Ekitike, who all Liverpool fans and other rival fans were also saying that it should get more game time. He was okay, but again, he didn't even had any good lot of good moments or a lot of good chances in this game as well. So that was interesting to me that he did get the chance, but he didn't make it anything about out of it. So what should be their starting lineup? What should be their attacking lineup? Should Salah be dropped after scoring a goal after 7 or 8 games? Should Ekitike play on in the position of Salah, or should Keze start ahead of Salah? And I'm not sure about how long Isaac will be out, but as per Arne Slot, he mentioned that he will be available soon. So, what should be their starting lineup? Six, definitely. Again, they did some damage. They had a similar site of kind of lineup again in the Champions League game against the Bayer Leverkusen, but in that match they were able to score 5 goals. What is the difference? Is it the difference of quality in terms of the players and the league, that Premier League is more tough than the Bundesliga, and the teams who are playing in the Bundesliga in the Champions League? Is this the quality issue? Is this the formation issue? Is this the players issue? Is this honest lot issue? What you think? What kind of issue is that, and how they can sort it out? I believe they have tried every combo, but it's not working again. And secondly, what kind of game plan is this, that when you are not able to do anything about it, you do not have any answers to the opponent's tactics or opponent's way of playing, do through all your attacking players in the pitch without any uh, sort of a thinking or any sort of a planning, and you hope for the best. Again, I heard the commentator as well that they do not understand what kind of a formation Liverpool would be playing right now. Again, putting Szoboszlai at the right back position and Van Dijk playing in the center forward position in the last 10 minutes. Again, once again, this is the second time it's happening after spending 400 millions in the transfer market. This is their solution, that putting Van Dijk in the striker position in the end. I'm not sure what's happening with Liverpool, but I'm enjoying it, as this is something which Arsenal fans used to face a lot when they were playing under Wenger and Ambre, and in the first 3 years of Mikel Arteta as well. But let's see. To Liverpool, I can say, taste. How are you feeling now after getting the taste of your own medicine? So let's hope that the decline continues, and same for the Man City fans, for the Man City team as well. So it was a very good game, or a very good result for Arsenal, and I hope similar results comes for Arsenal, and Arsenal win their game tomorrow against Crystal Palace and increase their lead at the top. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do subscribe, like this video, and share it with others as well. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye. See you in the next video.